Hello, everyone. My name's Lienchiang. I'm from the Matsu Biennial team. First of all, I want to thank you for taking your time to watch this presentation to learn more about Matsu Biennial Open Call. This is the third Matsu Biennial, but it's our first time ever to have open call to artists all around the world. And for this presentation, it's going to have three different parts. First, we are going to talk about Matsu and the biennial. The second part will be about biennial open call for international proposals. Last one will be potential exhibition venues. And if you don't know about Matsu or you are not familiar with Taiwan, you must wondering, where is Matsu and what is Matsu biennial? And Matsu is actually consists of 4 small islands that is closer to China than Taiwan, but it's part of Taiwan. And you can see that on our logo. We connect the 4 and form our logo. And because it's unique location, that's why Matsu is the world's most densely militarized island. That's why it has its own unique histories. For the Matsu Biennial is Taiwan's first biennial with a 10-year artistic action plan starting in 2020. So we are still quite new and we still have a lot of potentials. And some history about Matsu. Before 1955, it's a fishing village. Then 1956 to 1991, it became a military island. And they practice martial law because during the Cold War. 1992 to 2019, we start tourism. And 2019 till now, we use art as a catalyst to welcome people to visit us and get to know us. And here are some Matsu Biennial previous work documentary. In case you are interested, you can take some time to watch all these videos. Same for this one. It's the first Matsu Biennial documentary. In case you are interested, you can also take time to watch this one. I'm not going to spend time on watching this with you guys and talking about it. And here are some curatorial projects of the Matsu Biennial that happened before. You can see this project installation on the island that we still have them till now. And you can see the interesting one, I will say, is the third one, because it used a stronghold as a pavilion. And that's also is going to be one of our open call installation place if you are interested. And you can see we have many different art projects, not just for the installation, but we also have performance and the full lab, and also island movement. We just want to encourage people to all kinds of creativity creators can join us and create contents to enrich our culture in the island. And what makes Matsu Biennial so different? It's, like I said before, it's a 10-year art project transform island towards different vision. And it's not only a biennial, but a catalyst for the following, like transforming the architecture and landscape, use the stronghold, become an art space. And also culture conservations. We conserve tangible and intangible cultural heritage as art project and space to make like a Mingdong house, like the traditional house and the winemaking culture, to make it more accessible to more people. And I should say together, that's moving toward the next island milestone. And the theme for this year, Matsu Biennial, it's your sea, my land. And you can see because it's changing perspective. we are from using these codes stronghold to create a dialogue and then become to the land. And this time, the sub theme we have, the first one is Cold War and the new Cold War culture. The second one is island culture identity. Then the last one is the maritime culture sustainability. And the artists are encouraged to interpret these themes in their own way. And here are some previous artists' work. You can take a look if you are interested. And I want to talk about, like I said earlier, the sub theme, Cold War and the new Cold War culture, because it used to be a frontline island in the Taiwan Strait due to the military tension between China and Taiwan during the Cold War. So that's why we have all these stronghold and the bunkers. And then in 1956, the nationalist government promulgated and experimental measure for the war zone administration in the area of Kinmen and Matsu, which coordinated all the manpower and the resource on the island through military control. So anyway, to make it short, so Matsu has a strong history of the military. Like I say, like the military bases are there. So it's a important figure for Taiwan's Cold War. Yeah. Cold War era. The next up theme, the island culture identity. It's also very interesting because they are so close to China's Fujian province than to Taiwan. So its architecture, cuisine, language, and traditional culture in Matsu are actually more related to traditional Eastern Ming culture as that. However, they are also different as much from their origin in Fuzhou for political and military reasons. So it has formed its own unique culture. If you come to visit, you'll find that it has its own character and very interesting. The last sub theme is the maritime culture sustainability. So we want to talk about it's actually right now with the global warming, and we want to have people to actually pay attention to the whole ecosystem and the sustainability around us. And for Matsu, especially, we are in islands, and the environment and sea are so important to us. That's why this is one of the sub theme. And next, we are going to talk about proposal category, eligibility and the requirements. First, the open call is open to all nationalities, and we are welcome to everyone regarding your age. And it's not limited to new work. Okay, we welcome proposal that align with the spirit and culture context of Matsu unique environment. And for the proposal category, we have two different category. The first one is the installation inside. So this one, you can have a sculpture or whatever, like your choice to have the installation on there. The second one is participatory creative project. You can do performance, literature, cuisine, anything you have in mind. And we encourage the applicants to interact with the island in the creative process to create its unique own art project. And the proposal selection and the financial support. So we are going to select 3 to 4 projects, and the successful applicants will receive up to 1 million NT dollars. That's about 31,000 US dollars. The organizer and the selection committee will determine the final amount. And the completion of the work must be for August 20, 2025, because the exhibition is going to open on September 5th, 2025. And these are the detailed rules for the participants' proposal selection and the financial support. I'm not going to read it. You can read it. And the artist's right and the obligation. I'm just going to let you know the most important one. Is the organizer, us, will provide the successful applicants with suggestion about transportation and accommodation along with creative assistance according to the needs of their project. And the project duration, the finalists are required to attend the online or face-to-face shortlist meeting scheduled in early 2025, date and time to be announced to further discuss the detail of the proposal and the modes of insight creation with the curatorial advisory committee. And the followings, you can just read for yourself. And the ownership of the work. The artist has the moral right over the work. The finished work shall be exhibited for at least 73 days till November 16, 2025 at a specific location. And the organizer, us, is entitled to use and publish the image of the work, including but not limited to the rights to research, photograph, publish, publicize, and promote the work, as well as to authorize the developer of derivative merchandise. And the selection procedure, each participant can turn in up to 4 projects. Okay, sorry, I should say up to 4 project proposal, not each participant. Up to 4 project proposal, like I said earlier, will be selected. And the selection community is 5 to 7 curatorial advisory community members and the international curators will evaluate the submitted proposals. In the selection procedure, the selection process, we are going to have the preliminary selection, then final selection, and then the shortlist. The selection result will be announced by the end of March 2025. And the successful applicant shall sign the agreement with Matsu Biennial no later than April 2025 and shall complete the proposal work as agreed. And how to apply? There's required documents. You can read along. And the things to note. The material and the equipment needed for the project as well as the work be delivered at least 10 days in advance to facilitate the following operation on the island. And the artist CV and the portfolio maximum is 6-page A4 in PDF. Okay, and the motivation letter is also maximum in 1 page, 1 A4 page. The proposal format, the total submission of the required document should be set in A4 format for printing, maximum 10 pages. The electronic file format should be in PDF, JPEG, and MP4, and the total final size should not exceed 1 gigabyte. All the submitted documents should be in Chinese or English, and the proposal submission should be submitted by email. And the proposal should be emailed to the email address here, proposal.matsubiennial@gmail.com, and the email subject is MB 2025 proposal, artist name, project name. If you submit the file in the cloud, please make sure to give us access to them. Once the project proposal is submitted, no further change or adjustment can be made to the content of the proposal. inquiries, email address, the submission work group, Matsu Biennial, proposal.matsubiennial@gmail.com. The QA related to the open code will be compiled and posted to the official website and the fan page of the Matsu Biennial. First round QA, the deadline for email recipient is 2024 November 29. It's coming soon, and the question will be answered by 2024 December 6. The second round QA deadline is 2025 January 3rd, and the question will be answered by 2025 January 9th. The timeline. The most important one is the QA inquiry deadline, like I said earlier, is November 29th, and the answer will be by December 6th. The second inquiry will be, the deadline for inquiry proposal is January 24th, and the final result announced will be March 31st. And the completion of works must be done by August 20th, because Matsu Biennial is going to open on September 5th and last till November 16th. And the potential exhibition venues. If you are interested, we are going to use stronghold or related military space from wartime government's period as primary exhibition venue to develop distinctive works. And you have seen we have all these different islands. And if you want to learn more, you can use the QR code here to get to know more about the location and everything. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. I feel like I already spent too much time talking on these. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact through email. Or you can find our website and read the slides by yourself. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for your interest. And we love to see you at Matsu. Look forward to see you all in Matsu in 2025. Thank you again. Bye-bye.